Hey, comic book fans! Welcome back to another episode of Comic Book Geezers. I'm going inside the cover of a reprinted. This is actually inside the cover of Fantastic Four number 48. It's a reprint.
Otherwise known as Marvel's Greatest Comics number 35, starring the Fantastic Four.
Yes. Just loved it. And this is not the original cover from issue 48 at all.
And in fact, that's a
totally unique, brand new
Buscema artwork there. So
this may have been a cover that they rejected. Who knows? But it has the Watcher on the cover. Okay. So
yeah, you have to wonder, did they do that especially for this reprint, or was that a reject from a Fantastic Four issue
years ago?
100s, yeah, right, many years later.
What's great about this story, there's so much going on. As soon as you open it up, there's some controversy going on between the Fantastic Four and the Inhumans.
Yeah.
And the Inhumans, Black Bolt's evil brother, Maximus,
Yep.
He's fired this atom gun, and the vibrations are harmless to the Inhumans, but the vibrations can kill all human life on Earth, and it kind of, knocks the Fantastic Four for a loop.
Yep.
And so you got this disorientation starting right off the bat.
Of course,
Fantastic
Jack
Four.
Kirby, Stan Lee representation.
Joe
here.
Sinnott, I believe,
Sinnott,
right?
I think so.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken. This is the golden era of the Fantastic Four. Yeah,
Does it say Lee and Kirby, right?
Yeah, it just says Lee and Kirby. But
I'm pretty sure Sinnott was
guess,
involved.
Yeah, I would think so.
So the Maximus, he's obviously trying to thwart the Fantastic Four, and he realizes that if he can reverse the charge on the atom gun, he can create a negative zone. And you know how the Fantastic Four and the negative zone don't really mix. Yeah. They have quite a history.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what he does.
A guy named Annihilus is always waiting there for them every time they go into the negative zone, right?
So, and of course, it's like, come on, everybody. Come on, Fantastic Four members. We got to get out of here. Yeah. And of course, Johnny wants to stay behind. Oh, Crystal, baby.
Of course he is.
You got to get out of here. And meanwhile, the thing is like, come on, Johnny, forget her, man.
She doesn't want to come. Let's
forget her, man. You got to get out of the negative zone. So they make it out. And then Johnny's down here.
Torching up the place. That hothead.
He's banging on the wall. Oh, no. Up here. Oh, no.
And
then he's talking to Reed like, yeah, I know you were right. I know you're right, Reed. It's for the best. And then they go into they flip over to meanwhile, the Silver Surfer's out in the cosmic.
Meanwhile, if you're reading this for the first time, you're like, who's this dude, right?
So, yeah, they conclude the Fantastic Four story. They make it out of the negative zone. Then we segue and flip over to the Silver Surfer surfing the cosmos.
Yep.
And then the Skrulls see him, and they're like, going to blackout stage, lights off. We don't need this guy seeing us because, Galactus, why? And then the other guy's like, because Galactus isn't too far behind you, idiot. That's why I turned the lights off. Radio silence. Shut up. We can't have the Silver Surfer finding us. So meanwhile, the Fantastic Four are flying back to Earth through the negative zone dimension bullshit.
So not to deviate, but you bring up a great point. So how cool is it? This is just goes to show you the greatness of this era in Marvel Comics. That we went from that amazing, iconic, couple issue run with the Inhumans into this. Right? It just doesn't get any better than that. It gets no
deviate, go on a tangent.
Yeah. It has to be said,
So now the plane, and now all this fire in the sky stuff, right? Things ain't right. So now, of course, the Human Torch wants to go to investigate, and Reed Richards like, Johnny, wait.
Yep.
Of course, the Human Torch takes off to see what's going on. And meanwhile, the sky is on fire. But it's not hot. It's not burning, but it looks like fire in the sky. And, of course, the people on the ground are all panicking and think it's the Human Torch's fault, right? So, all this is going on, and
the Yancey Street Gang.
One guy wants to haul. Yeah, it's just totally mayhem in the city, right? So, one guy wants to fist fight with the Thing. Thing just...
Yeah, that's not going too far.
No. So, meanwhile, finally, the Silver Surfer is not far from Earth. So, it's like... and Reed Richards can't understand why the sky is on fire. And then, lo and behold,
and rad.
Yeah. Sue Richards finds out that it's the Watcher. And he's the one, he's like, I'm responsible for all the strange effects in the sky. And she's like, but I thought you would never got involved with like history and how it unfolds. And he's like, I had to get involved this time because Galactus was coming to Earth, and Earth is an innocent planet.
And you gotta let you guys know.
He goes, and I can't. He goes, so I was putting up the fire as like a disguise. He's doing what he can to try and thwart Galactus, and so he's trying to thwart and fool the Silver Surfer from finding Earth, because no, Galactus isn't far behind, and he'll devour Earth. But are his efforts in vain? Are the Watcher's efforts, or as Pete would say, the Stranger, his efforts in vain? Dun, dun, dun. Well, Galactus shows up. There's your answer, and he's hungry. They just didn't put out like a dinner plate table for him yet, but yeah, there you have the.
Look at that different armor for Galactus in that debut, which they changed very soon thereafter, right? You got green. It's a green and red. That's a little different from the purple we.
He's still gigantic, though.
Still huge, yeah.
Yeah. So there you have the first appearance of the Silver Surfer
and Galactus.
Inside the cover of a reprinted Fantastic Four number 48. I got this for $1.
Yeah.
Thanks to Kirk and his connections. He told me to go check out a record store up in our old college town, New Paltz. They had a bunch of comics. I got this for $1, man. Awesome. Yeah. I just love it. And it's a great Silver Surfer cover.
It is.
So it stays in my...
I'd still rather have the original.
Yeah, that ain't going to happen.
Yeah, it's pricey.
And it's got the Watcher basically on the cover. He dominates on the cover. It's a classic cover, you know, if you've seen it.
Yeah.
He dominates the right side of the page. Mostly, I think.
Yep.
Great story. So happy to share it with you. Thank you for being here watching Comic Book Users. Please click the like button if you like us. We could use your support. Thank you. We thank you for your subscriptions and being here and your comments as always. Thanks for watching. And please click the notification bell so you can be kept in the loop every time we have a new video. You know what's going on.
That's right.
And if you're a newcomer, thanks for being here. We got a playlist. Check it out. Pack a lunch, get some popcorn, I guess.
Years and years of content, so don't miss any of those back episodes.
Issues, same thing. I know what you mean. Yeah. So thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for joining us again for Comic Book Geezers. As always, thanks for being here. We'll see you next time.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.